first three is what makes up our pregame material for the football season. So everything that you're about to see, these next three tunes, this will be happening before the actual game starts. It's pretty much the introduction. So you will hear our pregame tune, which is "Here It Goes Again" by OK Go. An overwhelmingly low number of students knew this song, so I'm hoping more parents know this one than students. One of my favorite tunes, and then after that we will perform the Star Spangled Banner. You're welcome to stand if you're able to. And then after that we will finish up with our fight song. During the fight song, they will be marching straight forward, but they will stop at the sideline, right, band? Yeah! Cool. We're not trying to run anybody over. So after the fight song, I'll then talk about our halftime show a little bit, as well as, I'll do our plug right now. Over under that tent over there in the grassy area, you guys might have noticed, that is our fantastic band parent organization, and they are doing a little bit of a merchandise sale that we are trying to get rid of from years past. So this is gear that if you had students that were in the band from anywhere between like 2010 all the way up until when Mr. Dobick retired. We've got gear from that. If you're looking to purchase anything, we've got Mr. Evan Elgindi demonstrating our old uniforms because we got brand new marching band uniforms for this year. So we're super excited to premiere those at our first football game on August 25th-ish, I want to say. We're really, really excited for all that. Also, a new thing, relatively, we have not had this section in the band in the last 7 years is what I'm under the impression of, but you'll see in the back, color guard. You want to hold your flags up? We've got a color guard this year. So, and I'm going to give them a little shout out right now. Everything that you see the color guard doing right now, they have learned in the span of the last 2 to 3-ish weeks. Prior to that, none of them had ever spun a flag. So everything that they are doing is brand new to them, and they're absolutely crushing it. So I will stop talking for right now. We are going to get our pregame show underway, and it feels like the rain is coming to a stop, right? Right at the perfect time. All right, so I'll let them get set, and this is the 2023 Marching Storm and our pregame. guys, go ahead and get back to our opening set, or our crushed up off the field stuff for the halftime show. And I'm going to introduce our halftime show for the year. So, if you have not been around your student practicing all this music constantly, our halftime show for the 2023 season is entitled Villainous. It is featuring 3 pieces of music that are all sort of theme songs of villains, either of history or of cinema. Our first tune is actually a Star Wars tune. It's called Duel of the Fates, for those of you that are Star Wars nerds like myself. This is the fight scene between Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And you'll hear a little snippet of Darth Vader in there as well. Our second tune that we're going to be playing is Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians. That is our jazzy ballad in the middle. And then we will be closing with the 80s disco tune, Rasputin. We have put, over the course of this past week, we have put Movement 1 and Movement 2 completely on the field. So these students have learned, over the course of the last 5 days, we had 5 different sets in our pregame, as well as 17 sets of drill in our halftime show so far. So over the last 34 hours of band camp, they have learned 22 different marching formations, which is pretty incredible. We are way ahead of the game compared to last year. So can we give it up for these students? They're doing a phenomenal job. So our third and final tune that we're playing, we actually are not performing the entire tune just because our color guard has not made it to putting any choreography with it, as well as we don't have any drill for it. So we're just going to give you guys a little taste of Rasputin at the end. But for now, this is pretty much like 80% of our halftime show, totally on the field. So without further ado, this is our 2023 Marching Storm presents Villainous. right, so before we do our second tune, I do want to introduce our 4 out of our 5 brass quintet people that are coming up to the front. Actually, all of these arrangements of the music that you're hearing today for our halftime show, I have arranged them. So our whole halftime show is music that I have essentially transcribed based off of recordings that I liked, and I felt like movement 2, we should show off some of our best brass players with a little bit of a brass quintet. So from left to right, we've got Maria Servin on mellophone, and we've got Noreen McGuff on trumpet. We've got Axel Deal on trombone. And Natalie Whitney on baritone. And we are actually missing one of our brass quintet people, Marion Herman, who's also on trombone. But I will let them take it away from here. Close it out with some Rasputin. Again, this is the second half of the chart, so we will be putting some more music with it in the weeks to come. After that, I'm going to ask that you join us and clap it along with our fight song as they exit the field. And thank you all for coming so much. Woo! so much, everybody, for coming out. We've got merch over there at the table. Again, I'm the director of bands, Griffin Lover. If you got any questions, come on over. I'll welcome to chat with me. But other than that, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody out at a football game at some point this year, or one of our 2 competitions. Thank you so much. Hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend.